Hello, everybody. Welcome to more reading sprints. Today we are sprinting for Vaultathon. We are in the final round and we're leading into the weekend. We are leading into the weekend, so it feels like this week went fast.
I know. I can't believe tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah, it's the last non-weekend day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's officially going to be
And I
weekend.
still have to finish 4 books.
Oh dear.
Try and make this the time that I got all of my books read. It's not going to be the time that I got all of my books read, probably.
I mean, you could do a book a day, ish.
Yeah, I can do that.
If you do one today.
You're trying to rip my arm off here.
Yeah.
She's like really tugging. She's normally more into fetch than tug.
That's so funny.
Hi, Tina. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the party. Okay, so this is my channel. My name is Bree, if you're new, though. Yeah, so where you are at is my channel. Everyone else will be linked down below in a little bit. I did not get that far. I had intentions. It didn't happen, but it's going to happen in a little bit. So we'll be there.
It happens.
So, yes, that is me. Everyone introduce.
Oh yeah, it's our turn now, isn't it? I'm Margaret. I'm the person that talked Bree into doing this. And I'm kind of excited, kind of bittersweet that this is the last time we're doing this that I have planned, at least. I don't know, if you pay me money, I might bring it back. No, I'm just kidding. Never say never, but we've got other things we're going to be doing. And I am here. Do we talk about what we're reading now or later?
You can go for it.
Okay. I'm going to be trying to get some of Ray Bear done, and also trying to get a video done. I'm going to go back and forth between the two.
Yeah.
So that's me. I read books.
Good. For a booktube person.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good start.
I occasionally read books, I should say, because I haven't finished one in a while.
I know. I was really slumpy like the first half of the month. Like I was like, none of my vlogs are going to be going out when I thought they were because I just can't read the books.
Yeah. I have a backlog of vlogs because I am terrible at actually getting them out because there's always a video that's more important for me to work on.
Right.
So, anyways, I am, they go out when they go out.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm Brittany. My channel is Brittany Loves Reading, and I kind of read a little bit of everything. And tonight I'm actually starting. I haven't even started yet. We Are the Brennans.
Gotcha.
Nice.
It's small. It's only 288 pages, so it's not going to take.
That'll be good.
I needed a small book this week. I'm trying to do 4 books in a week. So,
you got
small was needed.
Yeah.
See, I did that, but I didn't. I didn't read any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
I've
only read one so far, just Ray Bear.
So
I'm not doing a whole lot better than you.
In my defense, it was a very intense week for Critical Role fans. So.
Mm-hmm. I am reading. I have physically The It Girl by Ruth Ware, which I am near done. And then I am listening to Ray Bear on audio. I have 9 hours left. In that, I think I'm gonna listen to the audiobook mostly. I could be lying to you. I think, and I need to set up my bullet journal for next month. And I also I could do some cleaning potentially, maybe. And so that might be a possibility. But I'm also like trying to it's a mystery thriller situation here. I need to know the thing.
happens.
So I may jump
Yeah.
back and forth.
Are you liking it so far? Because I have heard mixed
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I'm liking it. It's not like,
Knocking your socks off.
yeah.
I feel that's like with every Ruth Ware though. Like some people love it and some people hate it. Like it's always like kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah,
Ruth Ware.
I really love the turn of the key. This is not the turn of the key vibes for me. Like it's not like hitting the points like for me in the same way, but I'm enjoying it. It's like it's really focused on friendship, a lot on the people who are like you love them, but they're also annoying in some ways. Like it shows that kind of friendship where it's like they're not perfect, but you love them anyway. It's like that kind of thing. And then it does go back and forth in the timeline. So you're getting bits and pieces of information from each timeline, which is nice. And then I also am enjoying the setting of it. It's set in Oxford.
I heard it was set in the university.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's pretty cool to me to like get the college vibes, and then get the not the adulting after college vibes too. Like getting both. I'm enjoying that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The second half of this month hasn't been that good for reading with me either. Yeah, I didn't realize this until I think last night or the night before we were talking about our reading, and I realized that I think I've only read one book. I could be wrong, but I think I've only read one book.
It happens.
That's like me this whole year though. Most of the numbers come from me reading a lot of graphic novels and manga. And like even those numbers are still really low.
Yeah.
Starting with
it happens.
This. Yeah, I didn't even make a TBR for this week. My main plan was just I need to read the group book, obviously, and then whatever else I can fit in.
Yeah.
So I would like to finish this and Ray Bear, and then at least start another book, if not finish one. But I do have two, like mystery. I have like one the woman in the library or from the library.
Oh, I love that book.
I can't do the words right now.
The Woman in the Library.
Yeah, in the librage. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's so
in
good.
or from? In or from?
She's in, and it's fantastic.
But I have that, and it's shorter. And then I had something else as well that's shorter, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. It's over.
It's over there.
Too far.
Yeah, totally.
But I'll pick up one of those two books and go from there. And yeah, that's my.
I really liked The Woman in the Library because it's like a book within a book. And I just really enjoyed that concept because it's just something different. Like you just don't. I'm always looking for thrillers that do something different because I find they tend to be a lot of the same to some extent.
Yeah.
I did like that.
Yeah. Okay. So how long are we wanting to sprint for?
Whatever.
Me too.
Okay.
We are not helpful, sorry.
No. I'm like, I don't know. Whatever.
Okay. Do we want to do like a 30 to start?
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Get our.
Especially since I haven't started this book yet, so I don't know if I'm going to like it. Like, when you're like, I don't know, it's new.
Okay. Hoping to finish 2 more books by the end of the month. You got it. You can do it. 30 is good. Okay, we will do it. I just feel like we've done a lot of long ones, so like maybe do like an in between.
Yeah, I'm
like
perfectly good with a shorter one. Yeah.
If we start getting really into it, we can start dragging them out longer. All right. And I'm using Margaret's timer.
Yes.
You-
I was like, for
you-
tomorrow night, I have to figure out how to get this up. I've never used a YouTube timer. Is it just the same?
Yeah, it's just a share screen.
Okay.
Yeah. I was about to pull up a timer. I was like, oh, I haven't even thought about a timer. And then I was about to pull up the tomato timer. And then Margaret was like, well, there's also, and I was like, oh, yeah, you did upload your
Like, you know who else has a timer?
You did upload that. So we're going to use it. Get her some watch time.
Absolutely.
All right. Are we ready? Okay. All right. And I'm going to go back so we have like a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Mute your mics. Hello, hello.
Hello, we're back.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
The readers are back.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, friends. Yeah, to come read with us too.
Readers.
I had like a struggle because I was going to do this as like an audio book while reading, but the audiobook doesn't have the first half of like the first 3 chapters of the book.
Oh no.
It like came in partway through chapter 3, like not even at the beginning.
Oh no.
So at first I was like, what is happening? Because this is not the same. And then I found where it was. And I was like, what is happening?
Huh.
So I don't know what is going on with the audiobook or why it's like that. But so I was like, oh, I guess that's not my plan any longer.
Yeah.
I mean, you could read the first 3 chapters and then
Yes.
switch to the audiobook.
Exactly. I was just like, oh, it's 10 o'clock reading with my eyes, you know. It's hard. But yes, I guess that's what I'll have to do. I'm just not sure if it actually is like still accurate for the rest of the book. That is the question.
Yeah.
So
You got the audiobook from your library, right?
I got this one from Scribd because my library had a bigger weight.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So very strange, I think. I was like,
Yeah.
"Ah." Anyway, who knows?
We'll not get into my issues with Scribd.
What?
I said we'll not get into my issues with Scribd.
Oh,
They canceled my account for fraud.
why?
They
What
won't
did
tell
you
me.
do?
They will not tell. From the best I can tell is someone stole my credit card, and when I reported it, they couldn't use that card, and so they wouldn't accept me changing to a different card because they ran it before I could change cards.
That's so strange.
I'm like, you guys are punishing me for being a victim of someone stealing my card.
That is so strange.
Just deleted my entire account. And that was after asking for my credit card information from like their salesperson saying, hey, we just need to see the fudge out everything else. We just need to see the last part of your credit card.
That is so strange. Not good.
No, not cool.
Not good on Scribd's part. Not good.
Not good on them at all. So I'm like, until you guys can tell me what I did wrong so I know it won't happen again, I'm not going to yeah, I'm still pissed about it because I was like, hey, can you give me every time I asked? She's like, no, you will get no more. Like they literally were like, you will get no more information. And I was like, okay. Then escalated to a manager and I never heard back from them. I'm like, there's someone there that can tell me what's going on.
That's what bothers me is that they won't give you information.
Yes.
So that you at least understand what happened.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, like, I understand the point in so that if someone is committing fraud, they cannot do that fraud better. But like, yeah, I was just like, mm-mm.
That's the problem with so many companies. It's so hard to get like communication now
And
from
with
so
apps,
many places.
they're not required.
Yes, it's really difficult, and I don't know why. The other day, I was on like a business account for my cell phone, and I was taking my cell phone to start my own account, like get off the business account, which you would think would be very simple. Same company, just moving the phone number to a new account. I had to go into the store. Then they sent me back to call the help number. They said, no, we can't help you. You have to go into the store. Went back to the store. It took 5 hours.
Oh my
5 hours. I was like, I am only trying to move a phone number to a different, like, this is not anything that is complicated or difficult or like top secret. Like, this is just a phone number.
So
Lord.
weird.
And I was like, this is more complicated. Like, I could have gotten so many like difficult documents done in this time. But
yeah, and it's funny because I didn't know this until right before it got canceled, but like apparently Scribd used to have a really big problem with pirating ebooks. So like people would just, because you can just upload stuff on Scribd.
Right.
I just saw that Katie Roberts tweeted about that.
Yeah.
About someone putting it on Apple.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things that I don't. Books are very expensive. And so if you do not have access to a robust library system and stuff, like that's why I'm not completely anti-pirating books. But I do also know that there is a huge portion of people who pirate books because they think they're sticking it to the author or sticking it to a big corporation, and they absolutely have the money to pay for it. They just choose not to, but they don't want to wait for it to be at the library. I'm like, if you have access to it at the library, you wait. Like
Absolutely.
If you have the money to buy it and access to the library, but you don't want to buy it, then you go to the library. And I don't care if you get spoiled. You should wait. Wait your turn. Stop being an asshole.
Absolutely.
But like, I also have friends in the global South, and they're like, people will haul a book, and that's like a huge amount of money where we are. So like, and I don't get mad about that. Like, I'm like, I would never be mad about that. Like it hurts, but like, you're not taking away from an audience that would be able to buy the book anyways. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. What does this Amy play at? Interesting.
Neva, are you like currently traveling or do you leave tomorrow? I was going to message you this, but since you're here, I'm just going to ask.
That's funny.
So I got about 40 minutes worth of time with my current speed.
Nice.
So not bad. And I started my journaling for the October.
Ooh, so pretty.
And this is totally the wrong page, so I'm gonna have to cover it up.
Oh, Bree, let me show you what I did.
I realized that I wanted to put my editorial calendar right next to my other like general calendar. And so I mean I could just leave it, but also like I want to fix it.
Do you see this part?
Yeah.
These are October's dates because this was September's page, but I have not used any of my spreads. So I am just moving on to the next month, and we're going to just find clever ways to change all of the dates.
Yeah, it works. Sometimes you just gotta wing it.
Sometimes you just gotta do that. I even did it like I did like I had a weekly thing that I set up one of these guys, and I didn't use it except for Tuesday, so I just pasted something over there. I was like, we're just gonna do this.
It's fine.
It's fine. Anyways, I edited some of my video. I got all of the B-roll from me and my brother walking in the woods when I was in Indiana with him. And now I just have to edit everything to the final edit.
Nice. Very nice.
Scribd does limit you. So Scribd, you do really well for the first like 60 days. And then what I figured out is that you get about 3 audiobooks a month with Scribd.
So, Tina, have you tried the glitch that everyone's using? Because if you start playing the preview and then hit download, it accidentally gives you the whole book.
Oh, interesting. I have not.
Even if it's limited.
Yeah.
You play the preview, and like while you're playing the preview, hit download. It glitches and gives you the whole book.
Yeah, I wish they were more upfront about like what because there are some books that some audiobooks that there's no limit on.
Yeah,
right. Unlimited books because the ebooks are unlimited, and some of the audiobooks are always available.
Yeah.
Because I have had times when I've been able to find stuff like I've hit my limit, but I've been able to find I've still had audiobooks I could listen to because they were like less popular stuff.
Yeah. I always check Libby first for that reason because I'm like, if I can get it through Libby, like I'll save Scribd for the ones that like I can't get.
Yeah.
Try that, Tina. It has worked every time I've done it.
Yeah, I check Libby first, my library, and then I check Hoopla.
Yeah.
I get 7 borrows on Hoopla, and then that's when I go to Amazon. But I feel like they just need it. What they need is a tier system because I am sure there is a difference in the licenses for some of these books. So
Absolutely.
some of them are more expensive, so I understand why they only want you to listen to so many per month. But I wish there was like a tier system where you could be like, okay, a tier 1 book, a tier 2 book, and a tier 3 book. I have this many like credits left for tier 1 books. Like However,
So it limits you on the most random things, like not new releases, like books that have been out for like
Yeah.
ages. And I'm like, what? No one else wants this book. Like, I only need it for a weird vlog. Like,
they are
this is not necessary.
they are really weird, like unknown books a lot of the time. Like I did Clotel, which is a novel written by a mixed race woman around the time of, so I was trying to find, I couldn't find any Victorian authors that were Black, but
Yeah.
because it was crossing over with something else, I wanted to find someone around that time period who was writing novels who was Black, and I cannot remember her name for the life of me. But it was a novelist, and she was kind of imagining the life of one of Thomas Jefferson's daughters and what that would be like.
Oh, I know which book you're talking about.
It was a tragic book. I mean, it just like it.
Oh,
Like I definitely recommend being in a good headspace just because of how it ends.
yes. I have that on my want to reads. I definitely know. I cannot think of the name of it now.
Yeah, it was well worth the read. Like I won't say I enjoyed it, but it was a really interesting and intriguing read to see how this woman was processing something that we only just now like confirmed a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's interesting to see that was a thing even back then.
Hello, hi, Ro.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, the 9th.
I used Scribd until they deleted my account, so now I'm mad at them.
I don't blame you. I would be mad at them too.
Yeah.
So
32%
nobody on
awesome.
Twitter wants to help.
Yeah.
Okay, William Wells Brown is the man who wrote it. So.
And if your books, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it was written in 1853. It says amid the unconfirmed rumors that Thomas Jefferson had children with Sally. And I'm just like, well, we know that's for sure now.
Script is limiting. Oh man.
Yeah. Try that trick. It's been working for me, and I know for a lot of people. So give it a try. Now, until they realize it and then fix that glitch, because I'm assuming will eventually.
Fix it.
Because obviously that's not going to work for them if we're just constantly.
Yeah. It's funny because there are certain books that I know, like I want to get through Audible because I want to like keep them.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of the Expanse books I've gotten through Audible. So, but some like I don't like because it's a full credit. I don't like doing it for anything that's a really short book unless it's something I really know I'm gonna like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
I'm picky with Audible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know though if you're able to get it in South America, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know.
All I know is it is the Google and the Apple Android. Google and the Android. No, the Android and the Apple App Store. I know what we're talking about.
Okay, do we want to do another 30 or are we wanting to bump up?
I am good with either.
Me too. I'm good either way.
Pop out after this next sprint so I can go to bed. But I'm good with either.
Okay. All right. Well, then since you'll pop out, do you have a preference?
I do not.
Okay. Do.
It was funny. I was talking with Brianna. I'm like, this is going to make my watch time look really funny because I don't think anyone is going to use the full, like, I don't think a lot of people are going to use the full hour. It'll probably be mostly like 45 minutes to 10.
Oh, yeah.
And YouTube's going to be like, what is going on?
Yeah.
How about let's do 40?
Okay.
Perfect.
Just because.
I'm going to actually read this time.
Add to stream. Okay, and go. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How's it going, friends?
Good.
I read 25 pages and I got myself some tea.
Nice. I got to the point where the audiobook is the same as my book. So that's exciting.
Yay!
And so far, it is the same. So, other than the first couple of chapters, it's looking okay.
That's good.
I know. I was pretty excited about it. Little things in life.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. I am going to call it a night. Because I would like to get up in time for work and not have to rush in the morning.
That makes sense.
So, thank you for having me, and I will see y'all tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow.
Night. See you tomorrow. There were two.
And then there were two. I got, let's see. I bumped up my speed, so I think I got almost an hour.
Nice.
Almost an hour's worth.
Oh,
Because I bumped up my speed a little bit, so.
I loved that book. I definitely gave it 5 stars.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot.
I really liked it, especially I just felt like she covered so many amazing themes. Like I'm sure we'll talk about it on Sunday, but loved.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the discussions because there's so much to talk about.
Considering the book isn't even that big,
right?
Like, there's so much.
So many things.
It's such a small book. Because it's under 400 pages? Yeah, I think so. Like, it's not very big.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But I did that and I did some pages. I fixed my mistake.
Nice.
I fixed my mistake.
Looks lovely.
And then I started setting up these. And then I went through and added random stickers on random pages that I'm not going to look at again, except for just because.
Yeah, totally understand. I wish I love seeing like pretty journal pages, but I have an inability to like picture something in my mind. Like I can't, like even if we're like decorating my house, like I won't know what the couch looks like there unless you put the couch there. Like I can't picture it. So I find doing like pretty journal things difficult for me just because I can't like visually like conceptualize that for some reason. I'm just not a visual learner. I'm more of an auditory learner, so I think that's why.
Yeah,
but I love watching and seeing other people, and I'm like, it looks so pretty. I want to be able to do this.
Yeah. For me, it's like I just embrace my imperfection because I know it's not going to be perfect, and then I just kind of go for it.
That might also be my problem. Is I'm a little bit of a perfectionist.
Do it. It just kind of do it.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's nice. I wish I could. I should just try because, like you said, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah. I could try to be more, like I could, go pencil first and then, trace over it or whatever. I could try to actually draw things out and not just use stickers mostly, but meh.
Yeah.
Plus, then I have this excuse to buy all of these coffee stickers because my theme is coffee this year.
I love that.
And
coffee is a great theme.
Yeah.
Coffee is life, frankly.
So everything is just like, what do you call them? Earth tones and coffee. So it's easy to continue and like keep up with. Why are you trying to eat my light? She's chewing on the stand, and I don't understand because it's metal. So why are you chewing on metal?
I feel like that wouldn't feel good.
This seems like not the right choice. Madam, hey, thank you, but no thank you. Don't. You want here, like options. Here, how about this?
Distract with toys.
Maybe? No? Yes? You're just excited I'm talking to you? Oh, okay, you're gonna go for it now. Cool. Awesome. That's a way better choice for both of us.
I love it.
Puppies.
Yeah, they get into things, don't they?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She most dogs would chew socks.
Mm-hmm.
Just swallowed it whole.
Oh God.
Not once, but 3 times. And I didn't find out that she did this until after the fact.
No.
The first one she pooped out whole. But the second one, I fell asleep on the couch and she was in her crate over there. And I fell asleep. And I woke up to the sound of bleh, and I was like, oh no. And I, out of my sleep,
Mm-hmm.
up, go get a paper towel, come back. And by the time I come back, she ate it again.
Oh no.
And then I had to go get the peroxide and make her throw it up again. And then after she did, and I cleaned it all up, got her food to bed, I was like, okay, I'm going to bed for real.
Yeah.
And so I start to get ready to go to bed. And I pass back through after I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, all that good stuff, pass back through, and there's another sock that she has also thrown up. So she threw up 2 socks. One of them she threw up twice.
Oh my gosh.
And then she threw up another one.
Socks are dangerous in your house.
Stop. And what I really don't understand is I don't wear socks
So where's she getting the socks?
very often. Like I very rarely.
Yeah.
I wear like open-toed sandals, as much as possible. It's hot. I don't want to wear socks right now.
Yeah.
And so I really don't even know where she's finding them. So I've just barred her off of the bedroom entirely.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing I can think is that
Mm-hmm.
she's finding them under the bed or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
That's
so we just
crazy.
We don't go in there anymore either.
I don't blame you. You need to keep her from eating all your socks.
Yeah, I'd rather not have to take her to the vet to get a
Well,
sock.
luckily she got them all out on her own. That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The stress.
That is stressful. That is so stressful.
And I don't know again why she didn't chew them.
Yeah, that is.
Swallowed them. Like they were not
like
even.
Most dogs would just destroy them.
Yeah, not even chewed. Just.
She was like food.
Inhaled it. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh dear.
Bless their heart. Like that wouldn't be my life choice, but
no, I agree. It seems like poor life choices.
yeah. And as a puppy, of course, I'm sure it's bound to happen again at some point because she's still trying to figure out cause and effect.
Exactly.
She's not quite there yet. She
hasn't quite mastered that yet.
Yeah. Somewhat in some cases she does get it, but then there are other times where it doesn't click.
Yeah.
The cause and effect does not always help.
So funny.
Oh me. Okay. What are you thinking? Longer, shorter?
I could do one more sprint.
Okay.
And then it will be midnight here.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then I will go to bed. So I can do one more of whatever length you want to do.
Okay. Well, since it's 9:15 my time, it's on the 15.
Yeah, it's 11:15 here.
You knew what I meant, right? Right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's do a 45. Just
Perfect.
to hit it on the hour.
I love it.
Because we can.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay. Skip ahead. Stop chewing wires, Maura. That's not safe for your health, madam.
No. That's a good way to get electrocuted.
Right? Okay, there we go.
Not good.
Helps if I add it to the stream. Hang on. There we go. Oh, she turned the light off now. She unplugged it. This is good.
I love that.
I'm gonna go fix that and then I'm gonna read.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay. Ding.
Hello.
How did that go for you?
I did another 30 pages, which is not too bad considering I'm starting to get very tired.
Yeah, understandably.
How did you do?
Good. I got another hour and 15 minutes worth of time.
Nice.
I'm like I like to slowly bump up the speed as I go so that I don't notice it.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes like so I like it still feels like I'm enjoying the narration, but at the same time I'm getting through the book.
Exactly.
So,
I do the same thing because if I jump too fast, then I'm like, what's happening? I've lost what's going on. But if you do it slowly, you almost don't even notice that it's getting faster.
right.
So you can kind of just like and get through it a little bit quicker. But
But yeah, so that gets me you can see the little
you're almost halfway.
yeah.
Nice.
So we're getting and I'm still so surprised at how much the plot keeps like building on itself.
It does the whole time.
It's
Like I don't know how she got so much like in such a like this book it reads like it should be like 800 pages, but it's only like 3.5.
Yeah, it feels like there's just so many things, like so many plot points that we're hitting, but like not in a bad way. It's not like overly crammed feeling.
And it's really like intellectual writing. Like she's just smart on how she's showing these things in little bits.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough that you don't feel lost,
Mm-hmm.
but enough that you can still feel like there's more to like discover.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to read the second book because I loved the first book.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I also like how we lingered in her youth for a while and then we like moved into the next like phase and then we, like moved to the next phase. Like it didn't just jump straight into the current, you know.
Absolutely. And she moved because sometimes I find when there's time jumps you can get a little lost, but I felt like it kind of went very seamless.
Yeah, and the way that it described like, you know, what's been going on without getting too in detail.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of like, oh yeah, they just hang out.
Exactly.
Normally they're just doing this.
Yeah.
But right now at this particular moment, this is what's happening. So
and I find it's really good. It's not really info dumpy because I know that happens so much in fantasy. Like it's really sprinkled through very well into the storyline because it could be very info dumpy because there's a lot to unpack and learn. Like this world is very there's a lot to it.
But it's like spaced out enough that it doesn't feel like info dumpy.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a fun one to talk about.
I think so too. There's so much.
Mm-hmm.
There is so much to talk about. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Like, I feel like we're going to spend most of our time on the book, and I feel like it's going to go long.
I think so too. I think
we're gonna go over time.
Yeah. I think the only thing after is Margaret Sprints, so we have like room to go over.
Yeah, that's true.
That's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go to bed now, I think. Yes. Are you going to keep sprinting?
I will maybe let me know, you guys, in the chat if you want one more. It is getting late-ish for me, but I could maybe do like another 30 and then call it. So in the chat, if you would like another 30, give me a thumbs up or something.
Let her know. No. I hate the mirrored. I'm like mirrored. I'm always pointing in the wrong direction.
I am so bad about that. It's like this is
oh no, she's over here.
Wherever.
Yeah, it's hard to do the mirror.
But just catching up on the chat. Let's see. That was from the last one. Tina in the last one said read nothing. Sometimes the sprint gets away from you.
It happens. It happens. I've definitely done that many a time where I'm like, what? 45 minutes has passed?
Yeah. Use a digital journal so you can decorate. Yeah. I have thought about going digital, but I like my pens too much.
Yeah.
That's the real catch for me with it, is that I like having my pens.
Stationery is fun.
I have a very large collection. Could do another 30. And I know somebody Hello popped in and was hoping we were going a bit longer. So I think we'll do one more 30 if
The people have spoken.
But Brittany, if you want to hop out,
I'm definitely gonna hop out because it's after midnight and my son will probably be up at like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
absolutely
bow out, but have fun. And thanks for having me. And I'll
Thanks for
see.
hanging out.
I have sprints tomorrow night, so if you want to come, we'll sprint over there. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay. I think we shall do that 30 then. Let me get the timer. Ready? Oh. I'm doing things. Okay, there we go. Okay. And get the Margaret timer. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. Here we are. One more. Okay, let's see. Will I end on an even end of the chapter at the end of the sprint? That is the real question. Because if not, then I'll either have to like end early or end like and then listen to a little bit more while I get ready for bed or something. Who knows? But alas, let us begin. Okay. See you in a bit. Okay. So I'm lagging because my Wi-Fi does not like me being in here. Okay, it's caught up now. But my Wi-Fi does not love me streaming from this room. But if I go in my office, then Mara tries to eat everything. And I have to crate her, and I wanted her to have free reign for a little bit. So, sorry for the lag. But how was the sprint for everyone who is still hanging out with me? That's going to be our last sprint for the night, I think, because I need to sleep because I stayed up last night it was 2 a.m. my time on Pages sprints, 70% on The Hobbit. Where did you start at the beginning of the sprints? I feel like you have made a lot of progress. You started at like 60 something, right? Like 62, 63%. So that's pretty good progress. That's pretty solid. I only did Ray Bear this set of sprints, but in the 3 hours, I went from 2 hours to 5 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I've been slowly trying to bump up my listening speed so that I can get through it faster, while still enjoying the narration, because I feel like the narrator did a very solid job. So yeah, that is me. Almost halfway ahead, just a little over 8 hours. No, just kidding. Just about 5 hours left at this speed that I'm currently at. Yeah, I started reading The Hobbit a while back. It was a few years ago, and I was just like, no, I need to prepare myself better before I read this. It was like I was trying to read it quickly. No. I was like, oh, this is a short book. I should be able to read it fast. No. It's definitely one that like takes your attention, you know. So it's still on my wish list, or not on my TBR shelf. That's the word I was looking for. But I got the little version that was the, what do you call? Whatever anniversary edition it was, that's like all short and cute. Yeah. For sure. All right. Well, I hope that everyone is having a good day or night, whatever time it is for you. And make sure that you hit the subscribe button and notification bell for me for new videos. I will be uploading again soon once we're to the weekend. I plan on bouncing back and forth between continuing to read and continuing to try to get back to making content, because all of my content over the past couple of months has been sporadic or sprints, both of which are fine, but I want to get back to my regular videos. So that's the plan. It's free on Kindle Unlimited. I did not know that. That is cool. You are so welcome, and thank you for coming to hang out. I love talking to friends and, just hanging out together while we read and or do whatever things, and just hanging. Social interaction. It's good. But yeah, so I will add in Brittany and Margaret's links in the description, as well as the other co-hosts for Vaultathon for this round. And yeah, we will have sprints tomorrow on, excuse me for the yawning. We will have sprints tomorrow for Vaultathon on Margaret's channel. Yes, Brittany's channel, on Brittany's channel. So those will be linked on the Twitter for Vaultathon as well as the Discord for Vaultathon. So stay tuned in those areas for more sprints tomorrow. And also we have the movie on Saturday. We're watching Hercules, and there will be a watch along on Twitter where we can all like chat about our thoughts while we watch. So that's really fun. I love doing the watch alongs. And then we have a live show on Sunday where we'll talk about Raybearer and the movie and just Vaultathon overall. So yeah, I feel that. I love my family, and my friends, but like none of my real life people are as obsessed with books as I am. I love getting to talk to people who are also as hyper fixated on books as I am. So definitely thank you for hanging out with me as well. And I will see you guys very soon with more sprints and video things. Peace out, Bear Scouts.